guys, it's Friday, September 1st, and I've been thinking lately that I really want to get back into doing weekly vlogs. I really enjoy watching weekly vlogs on YouTube or daily vlogs, just kind of day in the life style videos. I actually prefer those to every other kind of YouTube video. I prefer kind of just like homey day in the life style footage and videos over travel footage, over hauls or favorites or anything else. I just think it's really soothing. I know that sounds like a strange word, but I think some of you probably understand. It's just very comforting and soothing to me to just watch, like at the end of the day, just watch someone just like go through their day and just like make breakfast and clean up the house and just those little cozy homey things. And last fall I did quite a few, maybe 5 or 6 weekly vlogs, and I really enjoyed doing them, and I think some of you enjoyed watching them. But then toward the end of the year, you know, as things do with, well, I actually did vlog quite a bit through the end of the year, but then in the new year, after our January trip to Disney, I really vlogged very little, maybe just a couple of times, except for trips, because I don't really know why. I just think that my mind was occupied with other things. And Riley and I were sitting down today. We just got back. It's Friday, and we got back this past Tuesday afternoon from our trip to Baltimore, which I vlogged. You can go check it out if you want to, for my sister's wedding. And this is our last trip for until the end of the year, with the exception of Christmas. We switch off going Thanksgiving and Christmas, either staying here or going to visit my family in Maryland. Last year we went to Maryland for Thanksgiving, we stayed here for Christmas, so it's the opposite this year. So with the exception of Christmas, we are home for the rest of September, October, November, and almost to the very end of December. It is the best feeling in the world. It is so great. We've determined that from January, this past January, until August, which ended yesterday, every single month we've either gone on a trip or had someone come visit us, and many months both. And although those two things are some of my favorites in the world, as many of you know, they take up a lot of time and a lot of mental energy. And then once those trips and things are over, then you're like, you know, I feel like for the past 8 full months, we've been either prepping for a trip, on a trip, or decompressing after a trip. So that's that. So it's Friday night. It is like, I have actually no idea what time it is. It could be, it's probably about 8 or 8:30, I'm gonna say. Could be later, could be earlier. I think it's about 8:30. Riley is over with his little sister. They're watching a movie. I mean, she's like just turned 29. She's not like a little tiny baby, but they're like best friends. It's really cute. They like love all the same things that I do not love. Like, they both love to play Dungeons and Dragons, which I have no interest in playing, and they love scary movies, which I hate, and all this, and I think it's awesome. I'm like, I'm so glad that you two can go watch all that stuff and do all that stuff, because I don't want to do it, but I want you to have someone to go do those things with. So it doesn't bother me at all. It does not bother me at all. In fact, whenever Riley's gone for an evening, for whatever, I always end up getting a whole bunch done around the house, because I just feel like, you know, the other like piece of the puzzle is that Riley and I spend like all our time together. It's so awesome. We have like such the best marriage situation schedule kind of thing, because neither of us travel for work. So we spend all morning together every morning. Then Riley goes to work, and I usually, he comes home for an hour at lunch, usually from like 1 to 2. And then either before that or after that, I usually go up to his studio for 2+ hours every day to work on my Etsy stuff. And so I just like alongside him up there work on sorting and printing and packaging and whatever. And so we are only apart every day for like 4 or 5 hours. Like, we're together all the time, and we both love it. But because of that, like, it doesn't bother me at all. If he wants to go watch a scary movie on a Friday night with his sister, I'm like, great, have fun, see you later. So I know not every couple has that same situation, and it might feel kind of weird, like if your husband did that, but for us, because we see each other all the time, it's just casual. I'm being very rambly. Wow, chatty. this is my problem. This was my problem last year when I was doing weekly vlogging. I loved doing it, and some of these vlogs got to be like crazy long. So I'm gonna aim for around, I think 30 minutes is a good vlog length. To me, that feels like, it's like what a TV show is about 30 minutes, like, you know, like a sitcom or something like that. And I think that's just a nice chunk of time. I do not like really short vlogs. Like I won't watch, I would probably not watch like a weekly vlog if it were like 11 minutes long, because I'm like, what are you gonna show me in 11 minutes of a whole entire week? Sorry, that sounds kind of judgmental, just being honest. I like a little bit, them to be a little bit longer. So I think that's kind of what I'm gonna shoot for, just a little bit longer. So that's that. So here we are, September, let's go. So our house is a disaster zone right now because we got back on Tuesday night, or Tuesday afternoon. Immediately when we got back, we jumped back into, like, we literally went from the airport straight to the shop, Riley's studio slash store, to get some things printed, get Etsy stuff out, and he could catch up on things and I could catch up on things. And so we like never really unpacked. Our house is just like a disaster. Like, let me show you, just like full out disaster. So like dishes everywhere. This is my new, I'm calling it a treat bin, which makes Riley just thinks this is the dumbest thing ever, but I think it's so smart. So I took, like, their Halloween candy was on sale, so we bought a bunch of it. We have like candy corn, peanut M&Ms, crispy M&Ms, and I took these little bags that I usually use for my jewelry when I travel and just for storing my jewelry, and I measured out the serving size as listed on all the bags of candy. And I think that's like such a great idea, so that I don't overeat it. So I just eat one serving size, and my like little rule to myself is like, you can have one a day. So sometimes I have it after lunch, sometimes I have it, you know, after dinner. I have to decide, but it helps me because I just love chocolate and sugar, and I'll just go nuts. This thing, yeah, there we go. That's my treat bin that Riley thinks is stupid, and I think it's great. Dishes, 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 dishes. Up here, there's a suitcase that got broken. You can see there's junk all over our floor. That laundry basket right there is full of dirty clothes. Lest you think that we have it all together and nothing's ever dirty in our house, let me just set that little record straight. This area up here is usually slightly disastrous because I am packaging Etsy orders usually 1 to 2 times a day, so that's that. Shoes, socks that I just threw off because I was cleaning my car, Charlie's toy, I don't even know. This is important. This is, these are donations for hurricane victims. One of my friends from church is driving down to Houston in a few days, and she's specifically going to work with the kids who are staying in the different shelters there and spend time with them because they need to be taken care of and entertained while their parents go and basically pick up the pieces of their life. But they have, like, as you can imagine, that's not the priority right now, is not like kids' toys. The priority right now is like food and clothing, which I completely understand. But she specifically asked for donations of toys, so I went ham at Walmart today and just bought like notebooks and stickers, temporary tattoos and bubbles and sketchbooks and a whole bunch of crayons that you can't see under there. This bag is like super heavy. I also bought some fruit snacks because what she's going to do is she's going to take gallon-sized bags and she's going to take this stuff, like a bunch of us are donating kids stuff, and she's going to take all of that stuff and sort it out into gallon-sized bags so she can hand out the bags in the shelters, help keep the kids entertained and, you know, safe and whatever, so that the parents first of all have a break and the kids are entertained, but more than that, so the parents can go and pick up the pieces of their life, meaning figure out insurance, figure out this, that, you know, all. I can't even imagine. I'm sure it's so much. And then I bought her some snacks for her drive down there and back because I'm sure it's not going to be the easiest drive, given the flooding and everything. So there you have it. There's my wild Friday night. You know what? I have never, let me turn this light off. I have never cared about like Friday night. That was a dumb dance that I just did. I never know which light is in our house. There we go. I just have never cared about that. When I was single living in Austin and I worked a traditional, you know, 9 to 5 job, when I would come home on Friday night, the literal last thing I wanted to do was go out. The last thing. I'm such an introvert, and being around people all week and working all week and just like my mind going all week, the only thing I wanted to do was eat a delicious meal, put on pajamas, and watch TV. Honestly, like that's all I wanted to do. Some nights when I was feeling crazy, I would go to Target for a few hours to walk around. So that's not something that's important to me. I respect that it's important to some people, it's just not important to me. So it's actually kind of like nice when I have a Friday night to myself, when Riley's like, I'm gonna go do this. I love him, but it's just like, because it's different, the novelty of it is fun to me, kind of, you know? Wow, this lighting is surprisingly good for being 8:55. I wasn't that far off for being 8:55. Are you tired of hearing me ramble yet? I feel like I needed to give an overview though of like what I'm doing and why I'm going back to weekly vlogging. Now that that overview is done, hopefully I'll be quicker. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clean up my kitchen, and I'm going to speed it up because I know that I get a lot of satisfaction out of watching people speed clean, and it gives me motivation. So maybe that will help you too if you're just like feeling like how I feel right now, where I don't feel like doing anything. But beware, this is about to be footage of me speed cleaning. This is like, this whole weekly vlog is gonna be just like little bits and bobs of my week. It's not going to be profoundly exciting. One time I posted some speed footage of me cleaning, and I got the nastiest comment from this woman who told me that it was like the worst vlog she'd ever watched, and it was so boring, and she couldn't believe I had a segment of speed cleaning because would I want to watch her clean her cat's litter box? What she doesn't know is like, kind of, yeah, I kind of would, because it would probably, I don't have a cat, but it would like inspire me to want to go clean. Like, I don't want to watch that in depth, but like if you did like a little sped up section of you doing that while in the midst of cleaning your house, like I would probably love it. Just saying. All right, here's Charlie Bear. One other thing I'm doing tonight is I turned off my phone completely. It is off. It's the best feeling. I never turn off my phone completely. I turn it on silent every night, and this is where it charges. I don't keep it by my bed, but I rarely just turn it completely off. And I told Riley I'm turning it off. All right, let's clean. Alright, so I just finished cleaning up the kitchen. It looks so much better. And I am now making some more of the household cleaner that we use. This is Young Living's Thieves Household Cleaner. This is what I've been using for a year. This is a concentrate. What I'm holding is a concentrate. I bought it 1 year ago, last September. You just use a cap full, and then you fill the rest of the bottle with water. It smells great. It cleans great. You can use it on, I use it on every single thing. I use it on every surface. I use it on my granite. I use it on my tile to clean my floors. I use it on my oven. I use it on my refrigerator. I use it in my bathtub. I use it in my shower. I use it on my windows. This is my one and only thing that I use. It's completely non-toxic. It smells great. It works great. I could go on and on. I love it. Can you tell I'm like an oil person? That's homemade hand soap. I just ordered the Thieves dish soap. That's allergy medication. It's like the one thing. I've tried all this stuff. You don't have to tell me all the ways that you can do natural allergies. My allergies are insane. I have to take that. But these are all my, this is my little, whatever. So I'm gonna make this. So I ordered off Etsy some of these vinyl labels to put on all my essential oil things. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, I just finished doing that. It took much longer than expected, but they're so cute. Here are all the roller bottles. Here are some of the spray bottles. Here's the thieves cleaner bottle. Over here I have face toner. This one says face wash, face oil. This one on the end is face wash. And I forgot a second face toner for the travel one, so I'll have to order that. But everything looks super good. Hey guys, I finished doing all my labeling, super fun. I am grabbing some tea. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I have been loving this Yogi Stress Relief Honey Lavender. There we go. So good. People have been recommending this to me for years, people who know I love tea, and it is worth the hype. It's super good. So I'm gonna make a cup of tea and probably read a book or watch a YouTube video or something and hang out until Riley gets home. Thank y'all for spending your Friday night with me. I don't know how to word that because it's probably not Friday night where you are. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning, it's Saturday and Riley just made us some French toast, so we're gonna go ahead and eat at our messy table and enjoy it. It looks delicious. I'm sitting on my couch in Disney Christmas pajamas working on Blogger Mentorship Program stuff while watching the kids movie called Sing. It is now just about 3 o'clock. I am still in my pajamas, which I'm so excited about because this Saturday is for recovering from last weekend. So I'm about to eat lunch. I am starving. So I made some soup, and this is this O Organics organic rustic vegetable soup. I do not like any kind of canned meat at all, and so like chicken noodle soup, I don't really, I'll pick around all the chicken pieces. So I just like to get the vegetable soup. So I've never had this before. I'll let you know how it is. It looks pretty good. This is the one that I always buy and I love it. So if you're looking for a good, affordable vegetable soup, this is Progresso vegetable soup and I absolutely love it. It's pretty good for you too and it's loaded with vegetables. I always feel really full and satisfied when I eat this. So I was about to eat this and I thought, I'll try this new one I got. So I'm having that and then some crackers and cheese. I think we're planning on going out to dinner tonight, so I wanted something that was a little bit light, but also I'm starving, so also a little bit heavy. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my lunch. So I just finished eating lunch. I didn't even see that cracker there. My thoughts on this soup are, it's really good. It's a lot more herby, like it has a stronger herb taste, spiced taste than the canned progressive soup that or Progresso or whatever it's called, soup that I usually get, but it has beans in it and I do not like beans in soup. They're just like little pockets of mush. So I don't like that, but in the Progresso, is that what it's called? Progresso? Whatever. In the canned soup, I love everything about it except for it has these big giant chunks of tomato, which are also like mush pockets. And so I don't know. It's kind of like, I like them both. I think the canned one is significantly cheaper. I think the canned one's like about $1 and that one that I just had was like $3.50 or $4. So I'll probably stick with the canned one. But it was good. If you see it, you should try it. Especially if you like a strong like herby taste. You could really taste the herbs in it. It was good. I guess that's why it's called rustic. My face is so broken out right now. I mean like all over my face, and it's because I think before I went to my sister's wedding last weekend, I got a spray tan, and that's the first one I've gotten in since I got married. So it's been like over 2 years. I don't remember it breaking me out back then, but maybe it didn't, I just don't remember. But yeah. I think because you're not supposed to wash your face right after, and I just feel like my skin's so sensitive. So it's slowly, everything's slowly going down, but that's why I'm so broken out. I'm just, like I said, I'm still in my pajamas. I have like one of Riley's old fleeces on. It's like the best thing ever after being away at that wedding all last weekend. That wedding, my sister's wedding all last weekend, which was so much fun. But if you watched those vlogs, which I'll link, travel vlogs, and if I forget to link it, just go to my page and watch travel vlogs. Go to the playlist. But it was so fun, but we were up socializing on our feet all day, every day, the whole time we were there almost. Like there was just not a lot of rest because it was a wedding weekend, which was to be expected. So this weekend we were like, okay, let's not plan anything for Friday night. So we didn't do anything last night, and let's not plan anything for Saturday. So we're not doing anything today. So like I said, it's like, no, it's 3:15 and I'm just chilling in my Christmas PJs. this morning I spent about 3 or 4 hours on the couch. I was just like, movies were just on in the background, but I was working on a whole bunch of different things, answering a bunch of emails and working on a few blogger mentorship plans and things like that. So that always feels good to get those things done. I found that doing a little bit on Saturday and Sunday is so much better than taking the whole weekend off, because otherwise I get back on Monday and it's just way too much. And I feel like I'm playing catch up all week. So if I can just do a little bit here and there throughout the weekend, it helps to kind of keep everything afloat. So we're talking about going out to dinner tonight, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we went to sleep at 9 p.m. We're both just enjoying so much, just chilling, just not really doing anything today. So that's that. There's my soup review on vegetable soup. Isn't this just so exciting? So I just washed my face and got dressed. I mean, kind of. At 6:24 p.m. My face looks all oily because I just put my face oil on it, but it will absorb in the next 10 minutes or so. And we're gonna go out shopping to the grocery store. So that's all I have to say, is that I stayed in my pajamas this Saturday until almost 6:30 p.m. and it was really awesome. All right, you ready?
We're going to the store.
Now we're going to the store.
We need foil and popcorn, and I just want a fall treat.
This angle of our house makes it look okay.
Let's go!
And there's our bear. What are you doing, Piddles? What are you doing, Piddles? Hi, we love you. Do you want a treat? Charlie, you want a treat? It is 10:19 p.m. Riley and I had dinner. We went grocery shopping, and we love grocery shopping together. While we were shopping, we were like joking. We were like, I don't know why every couple doesn't do this as their date night on Saturday night. Like literally, we didn't go out to dinner because we were like, we would rather just go grocery shopping together. We're such losers, but we had so much fun. So that was our evening, and then we came home and we ate, and then Riley had a new movie he wanted to watch, and I have been on the couch in this exact position basically since I woke up this morning. It's been the best day of my life. Like, just not having to do anything and just being able to relax. And I got out of pajamas at like 6:30. And I just got something huge accomplished. So if you saw my master bedroom renovation vlog, which I'll pop up if you want to. Oh, actually, I think it's on this side. I forget because it flips on the screen I'm watching. It's up there somewhere. Everything was finished in our bedroom except for our bedding. But I just went online and I was looking and I found the most beautiful bedding. Let me show you it. Okay, so I was on Pottery Barn, which is my style to a T, but it's very expensive. I was clicking through and I thought, oh, this is really pretty. I really like that, but I don't want bright royal blue like that. I want it to be like a gray. So I kept scrolling down, and wouldn't you know it, they have it in gray, and it is on a major sale for king. It's only $75, which for Pottery Barn bedding, or really any bedding, that's so cheap. So this is what it looks like. It has a nice gray pattern, and then on the back side of it, you can't see it in this picture very well. You can't see it in this picture at all, but you can see in this picture. The other side of it will be, so this will be like white with the gray instead of the blue, and then this will be the dark gray, or just the gray background with like the white pattern on. I think you get it. Instead of being blue, everything that's blue here will be gray. So that's what I chose. And so what I did is I got the comforter, and then I got 3 Euro shams. So here's a picture of it, a screenshot I took of it so I can show it to Riley. So I got 3 of the Euro shams. So I'm going to put 3 across the back of our bed. And then in my Amazon cart right now, because this is the kind of stuff I'm not about to spend a bunch of money on. Hate to break it to you. In my Amazon cart right now, I got these standard sized shams. So I'm thinking 3 Euro shams, and then it's going to look just like this, but it's probably going to be about, 1/16 of the price. And then I'm going to have 2 of those, and then in the very front, I'm going to get this kind of gray velvet pillow to go in the front middle. So it'll be 3 Euroshams that look like this one, 2 in front of those that look like this one, and then in the very front there will be a little square that's this size. And I'm going to take this to Riley's studio and get it embroidered with our monogram. So the front of it will be our monogram. I think that will be so pretty. I'm so pleased. I have been looking for bedding literally since we moved in this house 18 months ago. I've been looking, and like I said, it's expensive. This is actually quite inexpensive, to be honest with you. But bedding in general from Bed Bath & Beyond or Target or anywhere is just pricey for a nice quality, something that's soft and comfortable. And I just wasn't willing to spend that money for something that I didn't really love. So I'm really excited. I think this is going to be so pretty. We were originally going to go with all white, and lately we've been talking. I'm like, I think I want to bring in a little bit of a subtle pattern, and I think that's so perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. So I am going to buy these different things on Amazon to kind of complete the look. This will fill the 3 Euroshams that I bought. I already have standard pillows for that, and then these two go together. This is the insert and this is the cover. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited about that. It's such a stupid thing, but like whoa, the coloring is weird. But I've been thinking about it for months. I mean, literally 18 months since we moved in this house. We've been like, what bedding do we want? And then last month or 2 months ago when we finally painted our bedroom, we were even more like, can we just finish this room? I just want to be finished with this room. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna head to bed probably in the next hour or so. We have church in the morning, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna make this a weekend vlog. Actually, I know I said in the beginning that it was gonna be a week vlog, but I've been so chatty that a weekend vlog I think is just better. So I'm probably gonna make it that. I'm so thrilled about this bedding. Have you ever had a purchase? Like, have you ever had something like that where it's like, this has no eternal significance, it does not matter, it's just bedding, it's just decor, it really doesn't matter? But like, you've been thinking about it for months and you can't make a decision, or you can't find what you want, and then you do, and you get a really good feeling. That's the feeling I have right now. So I'm probably gonna make a cup of tea and head to bed, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Good morning, it's Sunday now, and we are on our way to church. We just stopped by Riley's studio because he has to go pick up an order sheet because we are doing t-shirts for the church. So he just got that, and now we're heading into the service. I'll catch you guys after. Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock now. I'm in the car again, but I'm heading somewhere else. So we've just spent the whole day relaxing. We ate lunch, you know, whatever. And we are actually about to head out to a prayer and worship night, and it's with 5 other local churches. So there will be a whole bunch of us all together, and we're coming together to pray for our country and pray for our world, and in light of the disaster that recently happened with Hurricane Harvey in Houston and the surrounding areas, just prayer and worship to the Lord. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're having a potluck first, so we made a casserole, and here's Riley, and so we're gonna head out. We just left our prayer night, which I'll tell you about later, but we are at Gainesville's newest gem, the Dairy Queen, to get their blizzard of the month, which is a pumpkin pie blizzard, and it's so good. Is that what you're getting?
Yeah, can't wait.
So we just went to Dairy Queen and we're sitting in the parking lot. We love sitting in the parking lot and eating whatever we just got, don't we?
Yeah.
We do it all the time. So I got a mini banana split blizzard. At the last minute I decided, with it being 85 degrees outside, I didn't want the pumpkin one yet. Riley got the pumpkin one, which is super delicious, but I'll get that later in the season. And this is very good too, so we're gonna enjoy. Hey guys, it's Monday morning. It's right around 8 a.m. It's Labor Day today, so Riley's home from work and he's still asleep. I got up a little while ago, and I didn't have a chance to share last night how our... That's Charlie outside barking. I'm gonna have to go handle that. Okay, Charlie's inside so he doesn't wake up all the neighbors on their day off at 8 a.m. What I was saying was, I didn't have a chance last night to tell you about the worship night that we went to. So we arrived, and like I said, there were a bunch of people there that we didn't know, and there was like a brief potluck before we started. So everybody brought a dish. We brought this delicious copycat Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole. So it's like a copycat recipe from Cracker Barrel, which we already love. It's like the most delicious, cheesy casserole. So anyway, we brought that, we went, we ate, and we just sat with some of the other members of our church while we were eating, and then the worship night started, and so we started, you know, singing a few praise songs, and then we prayed for the flood victims and the hurricane victims of Hurricane Harvey in Houston and the surrounding areas, and we prayed for our nation at large, and we prayed for our world and just all different things. And then there was kind of some time where one of the pastors said, if anyone feels like God has put it on their heart to share something with another person in the room, this would be a good time to do that. So we're just going to keep playing some music softly and just pray and ask if God has anything that he wants you to share with someone else in the room. And so everyone was just kind of introspective, and during that time, 3 separate people, 2 of which I've never met before, they didn't even know my name, came up to me and had a word for me from the Lord, and it was incredible. It was one of the coolest spiritual experiences I've ever had in my life. Things that I've been struggling with and praying about, and like people who don't even know me were helping me in those moments and answering those prayers, and it was like so cool. God is just so big. He's so much bigger than we imagine him to be. And I think I'll share more about specifically what was shared with me during my September Rooted video at the end of this month, because there's some relevancy there. But it was just like such a moving experience, and Riley was sitting next to me, and he was just like so overwhelmed on behalf of me, because it was like so cool to see. I mean, he's my husband, he knows what's been going on, and it just was so cool. And then my pastor and his wife, who we've gotten to know better and better, and actually we're babysitting their 3 kids this afternoon, which I can't wait, they're so cute. They were both like bawling on my behalf, just crying, and afterwards they gave me a big hug, and they were like, we're so happy, feel so full with joy to hear some of those things that you've been struggling with, and just prayers answered in that way. So anyway, the point is, it was just really cool. It was especially cool for people who have never met me, did not know my name, didn't know a single thing about me, my journey, nothing, don't know a single thing about me, to come up to me and really just like have such sweet and specific encouragement to my heart. So it was awesome. I feel so refreshed. My spirit just feels so refreshed. So that's what went on last night. I am gonna wrap up this video here, even though we're the weekend. I told you earlier, I think, that I was just gonna do a weekend since I've been so chatty. But because today, once Riley gets up, I think we're gonna go get like some breakfast somewhere or something like that, and then, like I said, this afternoon, we're babysitting Jenny and Casey's kids for, I think, 4 hours. So, and I'm not gonna film that. So there's not a whole lot to film today that's going on. There's just kind of like a day off, Labor Day, whatever. Oh, Charlie, you're gonna be good now? He's being all cuddly and cute now that he's like, you probably couldn't hear him. He was, we call it screaming. He was barking, but it sounds like screaming. Anyway, so thank y'all so much for watching this little weekend vlog. I'm hoping to get back into doing maybe weekly or weekend vlogs more often of just normal day in the life kind of stuff, because I just think it's fun to share, and that's content that I really enjoy watching, like I mentioned earlier. So thanks so much for watching. I would really appreciate if you would thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Hope you all are having an awesome day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.